New team, old school. That's the marketing campaign for 2019-20 Ohio men's basketball, and it's absolutely a Bobcat bullseye. There's a new head coach, and with all the changes and additions to the roster, it does feel like a completely new team. And old school? Well, anyone who went to college in the 90s isn't really old, but having a former player who was part of some great teams, including the NIT and NCAA tournament runs, well, that's a throwback to some winning chapters in a lengthy book about the history of this tradition-rich program. Jeff Bowles is back, this time as a head coach, and it's starting to feel like home again.
Every day, driving into campus, seeing the convocation center when you're rolling down, and there's nothing like that view.
With so much turnover and a roster dominated by youth and inexperience, there are a lot of outside expectations for what the Cats' expectations should be. What are the goals from Bowles?
Really, we got two simple goals. One is to be better today than we were yesterday, and two is to be a closer team, every single day. And we're kind of in the moment, working day by day, not looking towards the future. And I tell our guys, like, you expend so much energy worrying about what happened in the past, what could happen in the future, but we're really, in the present, in the now, and we want to win the moment.
There are some players with experience to lean on. Slippery sophomore guard Jason Preston can drop dimes. Stretch forward Ben Vanderplas is an inside-outside threat, and Connor Merle is too. Jordan Dardis is back. He's 63s away from breaking Nick Kellogg's Ohio and MAC all-time three-point record. He's healthier now than he's been in a few years and ready to bullseye some bangs this year as a fifth-year senior vet.
I'm feeling really good right now. I'm just grateful to make it through my past operations 2 years ago. So just being healthy at this level and being able to play basketball again it's just a love of mine, and I'm really passionate about it. I'm really grateful for it. And being a leader with the young guys, being one of the only seniors as a fifth year, it's just a blessing in disguise. It's bringing like a new character out of me that that I've always wanted to be. Coach Bowles, he holds me to a high standard as he does the rest of the team, and he holds me at that leadership role. And just going through that all, I love it.
Dardis has seasoned vision and feels the youngsters can make plays.
The young group of guys that we got in, man, they're extremely skilled. They work super hard. We had a great summer this off season. We're having a pretty great fall as we speak now. I think the one thing that we got to keep doing a better job at is just bringing them on, just building their IQ on the court. Just learn how to play college basketball at a high level consistently. But I think other than that, these guys bring a lot to the table with scoring, defense, athleticism. I think it's really a great group of young guys.
The schedule will be a challenge with games at Villanova and the tournament in Myrtle Beach, among others. Purdue comes to the convo too. All exciting opportunities to see what these Bobcats can learn to do.
When you piece together a schedule, you try to do it for the team you have. And ideally with 7 freshmen this year, the schedule we have early is not real conducive, but we'll get better. And like I said, I'm worried about a growth mindset, working towards March and going game by game. We feel good about where we're at, and we're excited to compete every single game.
There will be highs and lows, but there's value in the journey.
When you look at 7 freshmen, when you look at Connor Merle as the 8th guy who really didn't play a whole lot last year, you have 7, 8 guys who've never played Division I game. And you're going into a hostile environment at St. Bonaventure, who's a great team, game 1. And so it'll be a great test for guys. And the biggest thing is a coach. A lot of teaching going on, a lot of coaching going on. It's sometimes you blow your whistle and just start laughing sometimes and say, okay, let's go back and let's do it the right way. And that's why film's really good. And I think our guys are really buying in to getting extra shots up, watching extra film, doing all those little things that help.
It all starts with the exhibition game with Capital and the season opener in Olean, New York against St. Bonaventure. New team, old school. It's time for Bobcat basketball. Our season preview is brought to you by the Athens County Convention and Visitors Bureau on the web at AthensOhio.com. For Zach Roberts, I'm Russ Eisenstein, and this is Bobcat TV.